there's been a lot of debate lately and a lot of conversation around Generation Y getting into their own home. Some people say it's hard, some people say it's not. I knew that people would argue that it would be easy. So what I decided to do was we documented our whole experience. So I filmed this on the kitchen floor of our old unit that we were renting in July 2017. And I remember I was like depressed. Ever since I can remember, I wanted to buy my own house. It's unbelievably hard. There was some politician, he said that if the younger generation wants to get into their own house, that they should just get better jobs. Ryan and I have both gone to uni and gotten degrees, and we both work in the field of our chosen profession. We've made a lot of sacrifices, which requires a huge amount of deposit. It does require a huge amount of deposit. My mum and dad, I think, bought their house like $35,000 back then. That wasn't even half of our deposit. The block of land that we put a deposit down in January, we were told that it would be ready to build on in May, and it's now almost October and there's still no settlement. I sort of feel like we've been misled and still no end date as to when there's going to be settlement and when we can start building. We put our deposit down on this block and they weren't giving us any kind of date as to when we could start building on it. Our conditional approval with the bank has been expired now. So because we got approval from the bank, they can only hold that approval for a certain amount of time, and because we'd been waiting for so long to start building on our block, it expired, so then we had to go back and do the whole process all over again with the bank. And at the end of the day, they can change their rates and do whatever they want. Our building contract will expire. That deposit we gave to the builder, we're never going to get that back. As much as I really want this, I feel like giving up. And the bar just gets raised further and further and further. Say one time you need a deposit of $40,000, and another $10,000, and then a month later you need another $15,000. Just keeps getting higher and higher. I just want to move on with my life and move into my own home. And I know lots of people say, why don't you just borrow the money from your parents? That's not what parents are there for. And some people are lucky enough to have that, and that's fantastic. But a lot of people don't. Some people just want to do it on their own too. We have officially gotten out of this contract. There was another block of land that we found in the same area, but it's a private seller. So we put in an offer and they accepted it straight away. So we've just got another block of land and we're signing papers tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm really, really excited. Things are starting to look up now. I felt so optimistic at this stage. Okay, so we have officially signed the contract for the block of land. Settlement happens in 5 weeks. We've just received a quote from the builder for that design that we really, really like, and it's within our budget. Okay. Ryan and I did our research. Like, we did a lot of research. We went to, I think, about 8 or 9 different financial brokers, and a lot of them actually told us completely different things. And we went with, I reckon he's probably the best financial broker ever in Adelaide. He was amazing. Highly recommend him. We didn't just take one person's advice and go, okay, that's what we're gonna do. We shopped around a lot. Update you guys on this new block of land that we put an offer in, and we paid our deposit and signed all our contracts and blah, 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 blah. We took that back to our broker and everything was looking really well. The evaluator went out from mortgage insurer and said that we actually can't legally buy the block of land because the people who want to sell it, they haven't built on it yet, and there was a clause in their contract to say that they can't sell it without building on it. Yep. We'd already signed our contract. They had our deposit. This always happens. Every time we think something really good's happening, we just come to another roadblock and all of our plans just turn to shit. This has actually become a joke now. This is actually a joke. Like, how can it be that fucking hard? Like, you want to sell a block. I've got the money to buy the block. Let's fucking do this. Settlement for our new block of land is literally tomorrow. We are still no closer to getting all of their stuff sorted out. The sellers did get permission from the original developers, who aren't the developers anymore. So they've had to track them down and get like a written legal contract from them, and their lawyers have had to get involved. There is every opportunity that the developer is buy back the block of land from the sellers at 10% less. The bank is going to look at us a lot closer, and it's going to be harder to get a loan now because of this non-disclosure. It wasn't even our fault. We got approval from the bank. Today we got notification that settlement is going to be on Thursday. We got full council and development approval, and we were waiting on this first homeowners grant application to come through. Signed our final papers and we get the keys in 1 week. 1 week! Like, if it keeps going the way that it is, how many generations after us afford a house? Nee, ik kan fucking bij dat blokken blend.